Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy, epically cool, and amazing ride tonight on the Josh Allen Full Throttle Racing Show, hashtag one on YouTube. Tonight we have with us Mr. Cade Lear, race car driver, and I'll tell you what, all around pretty awesome guy. So, Cade, let's talk about your racing career. Where did it all begin for you on this awesome journey?
Well, we started out back in probably the early 90s as a crew member for multiple people. Just kind of just worked on cars, built cars. And then as time went on, I just decided it was time for me to get behind the wheel.
Okay. So, Cade, when you first climbed behind the wheel, what was that experience like for you? Were you a little bit nervous, scared, or just anxious to go out and do it?
Well, I wasn't too nervous about the racing aspect of it, really, I guess. Um, it's always I mean, there's always nerves. I guess if you didn't have nerves when you're doing it, I guess it wouldn't be the same, I guess, but not like a scary situation or anything, no.
Okay. So, Cade, how much when you got the race car? How long did it take you to have success start rolling in before you started having that success rolling in and you started to get wins?
Well, in the when we started out racing go-karts, and that was, that took probably the first year was a learning curve. Um, and then when we moved up to sport compacts, and that was a few, four, five, six races before we started doing anything there. And then in the stock car, well, that's a little different story. We've been racing for 2 years now, and we're finally heading the right direction, I guess, but still got a ways to go too.
Oh yes. So, Cade, with your race car number, where did that come from?
The car number, I actually just took my very first football number. When I started playing tackle football, 13 was my number, and that's what I've stuck with. We ran the X on the Sport Compact for a year, but otherwise I've been number 13.
Okay, very cool, very cool, very cool. So, Cade, with your racing career, what is your home racetrack you race on?
The home track is Fairmont Raceway.
Okay. So what makes you like Fairmont Raceway so well?
Um, well, Fairmont is unique in the fact, half mile, big high bank, fast. That's and the fact that it's in my backyard, basically, that's
Okay. Alrighty. So Cade, do you have any big racing events coming up on your calendar that you're looking forward to racing at?
we're pretty well wound down for the season this year. We're gonna redo a few things and hopefully hit it a little more next year. This was a pretty limited schedule for this year, but we're looking forward to next year though.
Okay. So what's on your radar for next year for your racing calendar?
Oh, I haven't set a schedule or anything yet. We ran strictly USRA races this year. We're hoping next year we can run a mix of both USRA and IMCA.
Okay,
I'd really
okay,
like to run the Salute to Veterans races. I guess
okay.
that's always a fun one.
Oh yes, yes, yes. So Cade, what is your 5-year plan with racing?
Well, if our plan is pretty much the same all the time. Just to keep getting out to the racetrack and keep improving. I guess I we got a pretty late start at this, so I don't have a long range plan with it, other than like I say, just to keep racing and keep improving.
Okay. So do you have a 10-year plan with racing or not?
Well, if I'm still racing 10 years from now, that'd be great, but I doubt it.
Okay. So Cade, when you're at the racetrack and you're getting ready to strap in your car, what helps get you focused and motivated to go out there and do this?
Oh my, I guess my pre-race deal is just jump in the car a few minutes early. I like to strap in a few minutes early and just sit in the quiet for just a couple minutes and get my head right before I go out. I don't like
Okay.
to be all I don't like to be all rushed and race. I like to race on a racetrack, but I don't like to race before the race. So
Oh yes, yes, yes. So, Cade, who do you have on your racing crew?
Basically, it's just me and my son-in-law, Taylor Anderson. We get once in a while we get another buddy, Wade Sajorn, will come down. But that's pretty well it.
Okay, okay. So, Wade, when you're at the racetrack and you're getting hungry, what's your favorite thing to eat at the racetrack?
Well, I'm not real particular on food, I guess. Give me a good burger. That's probably my favorite at the track. But
Okay. When you're away from the track, what's your favorite restaurant to eat at?
favorite restaurant? Oh, I don't know. Probably either Buffalo Wild Wings or Green Mill.
Okay, okay. And when you're at home, Cade, what's your favorite home cooked meal that you like to fix?
Probably my favorite's probably barbecue beef tips on pancakes.
Ooh, ooh, yum, 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 yum. So, Cade, when it comes to racing and stuff like that, um, what is the worst thing you've had happen to you as a race car driver?
Well, I've been pretty fortunate. I haven't really had any terrible wrecks or totaled any cars out to the point where they weren't fixable. So hopefully I can keep that going. The
Yeah,
worst accident I've ever had is probably racing go-karts.
yeah. So, Cade, who do you have for sponsors on your race car?
We got Tim Neeson, Crop Insurance, um, Elizabeth Chevrolet out of Truman, Minnesota, State Bank of Fairmont, Landscaping Plus, Arnold Motor Supply, um, Anderson Daycare, Live Fit here in Fairmont, and Richard's Auto Repair and Towing. Um,
Okay, okay, okay.
GBS Auto Sales, I can't forget them either.
So, Cade, are you still looking for sponsors for your racing?
Oh yes, we're always looking for sponsors and marketing partners, of course.
So if there's anyone going to be out here watching this racing show with me and Cade Lear, and you want to help him out, reach out to Cade Lear Racing because they'd appreciate the sponsorship on Cade's race car as he gets further into his racing career. So Cade, do you have any advice for the kids coming up in the racing world?
Any advice
Yes,
for like upcoming racers? I guess
yes,
just
yes,
be
yes, yes.
just be prepared for the learning curve, and if you're going to take advice from somebody that you look up to or somebody that is at a level where you'd like to be at, make sure that you basically listen to one person. Don't take the advice of 20 people and try to make it into one.
Okay. So Cade, who's your racing hero? The one person you look up to as a race car driver?
Oh, I don't know if I really have anybody that I really look up to. I mean, I always loved watching Mark Noble race. He was, back in the day, Mark Noble, and yeah, even now, I guess. But um, there's been a lot of people that have helped me out and got me interested or got me started. So yeah, that's a pretty big list, I guess.
Okay. So Cade, you said Fairmont is the track you normally race on. What is your favorite racetrack? Is that Fairmont also?
Oh, my favorite is probably a go kart track. Plessis Motor Speedway was,
Ooh, ooh, I know where you're going there. I know where you're going there. I've been there quite a few times.
yeah, that's just a fun little bull ring that I always had a lot of fun with. Fun there, racing karts and the karting family was. It's a little different than the cars, but that's probably my favorite place.
Okay. So, Kate, we're at the portion of the show now. I'm going to turn the mic over to you. You can ask me a few questions if you'd like.
Okay, I'm not really good at interviewing people, I guess, but yeah. How long have you been doing the YouTube deal?
Since 2018, it's
18.
it's really taken off. So, yes.
Okay, that's good. Um,
Yeah.
if if you could have one person on your show that would make your day, who would that one interview be?
I'll tell you, all of you race car drivers. That's the way I'm going to put that. All of you race car drivers.
I suppose.
Because I enjoy dealing with all of you guys.
Right, right.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Yeah. So you have any more questions for me there, Cade?
No, not really, I guess.
So do you have a racing page that the racing fans can follow you on?
Just Cade Lair Racing on Facebook.
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, if you get a chance, go hit up Cade Lair Racing on Facebook. Very awesome race car driver. Definitely go sit get a hold of him. You'll find out a lot of awesome information about Cade there. So Cade, yeah. So anybody else you'd like to send a special thank you out to?
Um, no, I don't think so. I guess I just
Okay.
thank my family, my wife and my family for putting up with this adventure, I guess.
Okay. So one last question for you, kid. What do you like to do away from the racetrack for fun?
I don't know. I don't it's most of my life is racing now, I guess, but I still enjoy boating, getting on the lake once in a while
Okay,
and
okay, okay.
spending time with my kids and my grandkids.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Cade, for being on the racing show with me today, talking to us about your racing career, getting to know you a little bit better. Hopefully, we'll get you some more racing fans. Definitely, that's what this is all about. So, yes. So, thank you very much, Cade. I will call you in just a little bit to thank you in person. I'll let you step out. I'm going to give you a little racing news update, and then I'll call you here shortly.
Okay.
Yes, thank
Thank you.
you.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Cade Lair, Cade Lair Racing, the number 13 USRA stock car, and hopefully next year for number 13 IMCA stock car. Definitely go check them out at Cade Lair Racing on Facebook. Very, very awesome race car driver. Little racing news update for you there. Definitely a lot of changes coming to racing. Um, Chip Ganassi Racing has announced they're going to have a fifth Indy car going into next year, which is going to be pretty cool to see that. And that new driver in that car. Also, Tony Stewart is leading the top alcohol dragster points championship. So that's pretty cool to see that also. He picked up a win last weekend, so congratulations to Tony Stewart. Also, congratulations goes out to Aiden Sullivan, the black sheep out of Harrisburg, South Dakota, for picking up the Junior 2 go-kart race Bull Ring National Championship. Congratulations goes out to Harder High School in the number 11 uh, DP Wing sprint car uh, for picking up the Bull Ring uh, national race, also championship race, and also congratulations to Tony Schweiback for picking up the Bull Ring championship race, also. But and then congratulations to all the race car drivers out there that competed in that and that finished inside the top five and finished in the top 10 also. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good day. Catch you later on another episode of the Josh Nolan Full Star Racing Show. #1 on YouTube. You have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Um, Another thing, go hit up Dirt Track Race Cars and Company in Eshville, Iowa for all your racing diecast needs. There's some pretty neat racing diecast out. We have our number 8 Doug Wolfgang car out. That's the orange car he raced in 1990. They have his 8D 1989 sprint car out in 164 scale. Both of them are, along with the 1N Nance sprint car driven by St. Swindell in the early 80s. That's 164th also. And then also the number 47 of Daniel Wasowski is a Casey General Store car. That's in 164th also. So go hit up Dirt Track Race Cars and Larry Lotion. Definitely that's where you're going to want to go and get your racing diecast at. I'd like to thank Dirt Track Race Cars and um, and Larry Loesch for the sponsorship of my racing show, along with New England Hemophilia Association and NEMA, and then also Manning Motorsports also. And if there's anybody that would like to be on a racing show or want to sponsor my racing show, feel free to email me at jjnolan151@gmail.com, or you can call or text me at 712-209-7138. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good day. Catch you later on another episode of the Josh Nolan Full Star Racing Show. #1 on YouTube.